You got to talk about it, and then, hey, when things start getting spicy, whistle up a small little fucking ceremony, throw her on the couch, and wrap it up.
So my wife and I met, and we started dating. 2 weeks later, I said, "You're the woman I want to marry. Let's get married."
2 weeks.
And she said, "Okay."
2 weeks. She's different. She's different. She loves me. Oh.
They always say
get out of here.
They always say I'm too mean on the women, and I thought if you came on today and we only talked about women, like maybe we'd get hate speech or something. So I decided to show you the men.
This guy's got a ham hock neck. All right, he's obviously gravitationally challenged, and I mean, of course he's going to ask a woman to marry after 2 weeks, because he probably doesn't get over the X enough times to like be picky.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, I'm over the drop zone. Do it. Come on.
I don't know. I'd go to the gym. Maybe
listen.
I should show him how to use the treadmill so he doesn't have to be that desperate. It's not hard.
Okay. Now, in current year, 2 weeks is totally unacceptable. Now, if this was like 50 years and 50 years ago or beyond, that happened all the time. People got married young and quick.
Yeah. I think the average, I remember in 1920, the average was like 3 months of knowing you'd just get married.
A lot of that might be shotgun marriage.
I'm
like,
sure.
oh, you slipped in by the goalie, so I guess we got to do this.
Yeah.
Seal the deal.
Sir, we didn't get married on the spot, but we also didn't wait 8 years. We got engaged, and we went 10 and a half months from then.
Any sex during the engagement?
No. It was a wonderful wedding night, I will say, and I have 5 kids, so it's definitely sex happening now. Did we talk about sex? Absolutely. Did we want to have sex before? Absolutely. Did we? No. Because we said, let's make sure, let's hold off on sex for
She didn't want the sex that bad. When a woman wants sex from a guy, she'll make him cave. There's no way.
It's so hard.
Try telling a woman if she doesn't want to have sex with you. If you tell her no, it's like whatever. But if she wants to have sex with you, and
it's hard,
and you say no, good luck. Well, unless she's ugly or something,
they will throw it on you. And it's listen, man. It all depends. If you are in the middle in a dry spell and you need a slump buster. Things happen.
Small amount of time so that we can have the right life and make sure this works.
Did you present it?
Yes.
And I think that's the big indicator. You presented it. It doesn't work so well when the woman presents it and the guy goes, good idea.
I also made a comedy lecture years ago called the string along method, where you get a girlfriend and you could string her along for up to like 13 years without getting married.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Tell me more.
Well, yeah, you're with a girl, and she's nice piece of tail, and you don't want to ruin it and say no right away. So you string it along, like, oh yeah, I want to get married. Well, why don't we get a dog first? And then we'll see how that goes. You can string that out for about 18 months, 24 tops.
Wait, can we role play? I want to see how you'd answer. So if I say, let's get married.
Why don't we get a dog first and we'll see how that plays out.
Okay, so now we have the dog. Okay, so now we have the dog. Look at this dog. I trained him myself.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I taught him to sit.
Very good.
Look at he's such a good dog. Now what? What do we have to do?
Well, we should live together first.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so you can string that along for another 18 to 24 months.
I'm super neat. Look at I do all the laundry.
Excellent.
So this
when you get to this point,
that's been 2 years. So
no, it's been 4.
4 because the dog was 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay, so
then you pull out ring bluff 1.
Okay, so it's
Let's go look at rings. And you can string that along for like another 18 months.
Okay, so for 18, another year and a half, so I liked this ring.
We'll put it on layaway.
No, we can get a cheaper ring. It's okay. I don't care. We can do.
No, we're going to do this right. We're going to get this one.
Don't waste your money. Don't. I don't want you. I know you're
still doing the ring bluff.
I know. No, look, I'll take the cheapest one.
Doesn't work.
I'll take a bit.
You got to string it out, man.
Okay, so
if you do, and I don't remember all of the steps, but if you follow all of the steps, you can really string this out for 9 to 12 years.
So what's after the ring bluff?
It's ring bluff 1, ring bluff 1, ring bluff 2, and then there's illness.
Okay, so
I want to be totally healthy when we do this. I want to make sure I don't leave you with anything.
Okay, what's unhealthy? You seem like a healthy.
I have runs in my family. I have congenital heart issues. I need to get checked out. I got to run and do some PT.
Oh, okay. So if we go to the gym together every day,
there you go. There you go. You live with me. You can cook for me. Wake me up?
Do I need to get thinner too? I'm guessing.
Why not?
Okay.
It's better if you get thinner. Then it's you can milk the pencil better.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what's your goal here? You want to get to lose 20 pounds and then we can do it?
Well, yeah, you can do that as well. But the thing is,
no, I meant us because you said you wanted to get in. What do we have to get to get to the marriage?
Well, typically you don't want to get married.
No.
You're stringing it along until
No, but I want to know you have to tell the people what they would say to hypothetically me. So
no, we need to get it. Well, if you want to have children, we need to be as healthy as we possibly can. So you're going to have to run a few.
Okay.
We have to eat better. There's all kinds of excuses.
Okay, so
and then
now I come back.
When you run out of excuses, you're like, this just isn't going to work out. And then you go find another one that's younger and you start all over. It's rinse and repeat.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's mean as hell. But in today's in the market of what's going on out there
so
you could die.
What if at the end, so does she dump you or you dump her?
Well, if you're smart, you can actually get her to dump you.
Okay.
And I'm going to make that video. You gave me that idea.
Yeah, okay, so I say, you know what? I want to be with you so bad. We don't even have to get married.
Well, you're kind of stuck then, but.
Okay.
Well, if you want her to get rid of you, you can number one, you cry in front of her.
Okay, so let's pretend.
Women always lose respect for man the minute he sheds one tear.
All right, hey, honey, how's it going? Go ahead.
Where? There you go.
Why are you crying?
I could make up something that's really weak and stupid. Somebody cut me off on the way home. Oh, something stupid.
Oh, it's okay.
Because if your dog dies and you cry about it, you can get a pass for that. Okay. If a family member or a close friend dies, you can get a pass for that. But if you are crying at the drop of a hat, she's...
Okay, so let's pretend that doesn't work. Oh, it's okay. It's no big deal. He was a veteran. He's a badass, so who cares?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Get another one.
What?
Find another dude, which most women can find another dude, no problem.
Okay, so you get another dude for her? Is that what you what's
that could be a maneuver.
Okay, so you know her type, obviously, so you find someone that's better.
Yeah.
Maybe pay him to go after her. Is that
that's if you pay somebody to go after her, you're gonna get some bad karma for that. But if you arrange the meeting and nature takes its course, then you're gonna get a pass.
So how would you arrange the meeting? What would you do?
Well, that requires.
Would you be at work and be your best looking coworker? Hey.
Well, yeah, you can do something like that. You're like, you know what? You just bring them around the house, and then you just take that quick look to see if she's looking at him.
You got to see if he's looking at her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the important part is if you catch her looking at him, then you can sell it.
So then what do? Do you tell him? Be like, hey.
You're just hey man, it's not working out with us. I don't know what's going to happen. And then if he's into it, it'd be like, oh, okay. Now, it can't be your friend. It could be somebody you work with, an acquaintance. You don't ever want to, pawn off used merchandise on one of your close friends. That is a no-go. That's how you get punched in the mouth.
Wow. Well, what if the friend's maybe the friend will get rid of her after, but he's got to end I saw a TikTok actually.
Well, that's how you wind up with Eskimo brothers.
Well, I saw a TikTok of these two friends, and one said that he hooked up with his friend's girlfriend. And he did it to show him that she was a whore. And then he dumped her. And the guy was like, yeah, I was thankful for it.
Well, yeah, that's, in a day and age where women will marry you just to get the cash and prizes, you're going to have to get medieval.
Okay.
I mean, there's a reason I call them wife-statutes for a reason. Speaking of which, Brad Pitt's divorce is finalized, and I have the numbers. So I'm going to be doing another Pimp Tart Wife-statute Brad Pitt edition coming up.
What does that mean?
That's where I take all of the money that was handed over, and then, I estimate how many, hits on pussy and, other sexual acts, and then I divide the numbers and find out how much he actually paid.
So what is a supermodel? So since she's a supermodel, that'd be interesting. These are supermodel
Well, here's
prices.
the thing, is he was only married for 2 years.
Really? It was that short?
It was that short. And he was with her for a decade prior to that. But that's just bait pussy. That was nothing but bait to bring in the big fish, hook it, and then slaughter it. And that's what happened.
Wow. Wow. So I didn't know that they were only
2
married
years.
2 years.
It took, 7, 8 years for the divorce to be done, and they're still fighting about stuff.
Wow.
Now, I have no idea, like, if a divorce takes that long, every lawyer involved needs to have their law license taken away because there's no reason to milk it for 8 goddamn years. They just want to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, morally, I think that's reprehensible.
That 13 years is so funny.
The string along?
Brad tried. He did it for 10.
Yeah, he screwed up. He fell off of the equation.
Yeah, he should have. Maybe he should have stayed married to Jennifer. I don't know.
I don't even know what kind of hell that was.
I don't know. I don't think she took him to the cleaners or anything.
No. But, he divorced her because he was coming up on the 10-year mark, and Hollywood has permanent alimony. And Robin Williams was paying alimony to 2 ex-wives.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did memorial for Robin Williams, where I actually, in video, gave him the taps in 21 he should have gotten from the military because of all of his USO tours.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that dude literally showed up, did comedy, and entertained the troops while mortars were falling.
Well, what was
Mortars.
What's that?
It's a short range artillery. It's a man-pack artillery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, and he died, and then there was no ceremony. They hid it or tried to cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did it out of shame because they knew they rode that mule into his grave.
My dad said he was sick. Was he not sick? My dad
Oh,
said
yeah,
he killed
yeah,
himself because he was like.
He had some type of neurodegenerative thing going on, and I totally get it.
Mhm.
But I mean, look at it this way: you're on the hook to pay 2 ex-wives alimony for the rest of your life, and you cannot bring in the money like you used to. Most judges are not going to lower your alimony, and I knew something was going to go down with him when he put most of his assets in an irrevocable trust for his kids,
Mm.
and then I guess he was just marking time.
So do you think? Because my dad, I was just talking to him about Robin Williams the other day, but he said that it was because he was sick and it was going to get bad.
That was the deciding factor.
Yeah. Okay. Because I thought it was from his divorce. But
Well, I mean, again, you have to pay millions of dollars in alimony a year to 2 ex-wives,
yeah.
and you cannot earn the money to pay that. And now you're sick, and there's no upside. It's nothing but downhill from there.
Hmm.
And he did what he did.
Yeah.
Now I can't really judge him. I
Mhm.
was not in his shoes. I totally understand. But like when it comes to self-deletion, most of the time you can figure it out. But if you get to the point where you have a terrible diagnosis or you are old and it's a done deal for you, leave your keys at the desk and move on to the next mission.
Yeah.
And I don't think the universe is going to punish you for that.
Yeah.
Like if you're 90 some odd years old and you can't even walk and you're all screwed up and you're in a home and nobody's visiting you, I mean, that's hell on earth. And
Yeah. My dad said if he was sick, he would
like
do the same thing.
if it happened to
Yeah.
me, I mean, if I got something like that, I would probably
What did he
send
have? I don't remember.
Lewy body dementia or something.
Oh, okay.
But if I found myself in a situation like that, I would probably send a formal invitation to have a duel with a Mexican drug cartel gang.
That's so funny.
What? You're just like, okay, I'm going to meet you here and, you know, bring whatever you want. And we're going to do it. Of course, I'll show up early so I can, you know, set up before they set up on me.
Mm-hmm.
And it is what it is. I mean, I'm done anyway.
Yeah. You might as well go out in a duel.
Why not?
I don't know. What if they kill you? Like, wouldn't it be quicker to just do a gun? I don't know. I don't want to bleed out or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that scary. Not to me anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I've served through 3 wars. I was almost killed in 2.